a part of me goes, nah, but they're not as good as I am. And then so I become it, and then me and Hannah are just like, yeah, but was it worth all of that?
Well, at least you can think of it like number 1 Junbi's almost like number 5,000 boba time.
Yeah. Joe, bring that dog out. Bring that little Shibu out of you.
Welcome back to another episode of Careful Boys. Today we have Nick the Ear with us.
Oh.
And we have Mike the Silence. I thought you said something really interesting earlier. You were asking Bart if he still has that dog in him.
Yeah, you got that dog in your dog?
These are the kind of conversations Bart and I have when we're lifting weights.
While you guys are lifting?
Swear to God.
Middle of needing that dog.
We were putting his gym together and we started talking about it. I was like, dude, I got no dog in me.
So,
zero.
You have zero dog.
You used to, though.
I used to be a Rottweiler. Yeah. No, I used to be like the German.
How old were you?
My whole life. Until I think there's multiple things that brought it down. And not to get sad, I think my best friend passing took it down a little bit. Dad passing took it down a little bit. But also the outward pressure of the world at that time not wanting me to be a dog. They wanted me to be a pussycat. And then it happened.
They want you to conform.
Is that what happens to straight white men? They get pushed down?
I think I got pussified.
Say you had a
straight white male.
Let's say you had like a coach of some sort for a team, and he was able to channel the dog.
If Customato comes back?
Exactly, and you get positive reinforcement the whole time. You think you would be more dog than ever.
37 now. You know?
You said you got your T test, and it's pretty high.
It's high. It was like 730.
Let's go.
It's not bad.
What was yours?
300. Because I got no dog either.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, I thought low test is high dog because they got a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Because the little man syndrome,
that's just small cock.
Oh.
That's probably where I got mine.
The T, if you inject it, it's immediate dog in an hour. Like,
Yeah.
Really?
because the T is what gives you the aggression.
A lot of guys tell me, you know, and who knows, right? Because it's like a heroin addict's can tell you heroin's awesome, right? But all the steroid guys say, like, you're missing out on the mental benefits. Like, you feel so confident.
Of having high T?
Yeah, little shit doesn't bug you. You could brush off other dudes' opinions.
Because you're a big alpha male now.
But I don't know if I want that either, because I do think empathy is a good power. You know?
Well,
You don't
having T makes you know empathetics?
Yeah. Mike Israel talks about some funny ass shit, like crying at mountains and shit when your tea starts to dump.
Oh.
Because if you think of the alpha in the pack, right? If this lead wolf is supposed to lead the wolf to fucking food and water, this fool can't be going around listening to all the wolf's feelings and shit.
Yeah.
You gotta go dominate and conquer.
When you think of every stereotype between male and female, that's driven by testosterone. Like that, obviously the chromosomes and there's other things involved in bone structure, but testosterone is the defining factor.
Yeah.
You know?
Jacking
Like
off.
women have it, but it's like 10. Like I said, mine's 730.
For you, Nick, do you feel like you have that dog in you, speaking as a man of high T?
I don't think I have high T, first off.
Have you got it tested?
I haven't got it tested. I should.
The machine will probably go...
You should all get it tested.
You think I have high T? Really? Why are you smiling? Go. Why'd you do that, dude? It makes me feel like you're lying.
No, you have high T.
Hey, but if you're in the normal range, isn't it something like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter as much?
So
So like whether you're like 5 or 6, that 100 doesn't matter.
So it does and doesn't. The biggest way to know is if you get it tested like every 3 years your whole life. So even Bart being 300, if he was 300 when he was 18, not a big deal. But if he used to be 700 and now he's 300, maybe a deal. Because that's just like free flowing. So like if your uptake's still good, like yeah, a dude could be full chest hair, jacked, and have 300 his whole life.
Yo, I think I have low T.
And the opposite though.
I have no hair on my body.
Are you willing to place a bet?
That's also like ethnicity too, but test has something to do with
Yeah,
that.
Chinese people are dolphins.
Yeah.
Are you willing to go on Kalshi and like bet the under on your T?
I'm going to start taking some Tonkat Ali and shit.
Do you have no dog though?
I think I'm losing it.
Did you ever have? Oh, so you have dogs?
I think I had dog in me when I first started like fighting and stuff. When I started fighting, doing MMA and doing all that, and then slowly, I just was like, it just kind of died out of me, man. I just felt, and it's kind of like what Mike said, where we talked to off camera about it. He was saying a lot of people around him was saying like, "Oh, you're fucking, you're cocky, you're hurting people, you're being you're being abrasive." And I feel like sometimes like hearing that stuff will make you kind of go like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing that.
That happened to me a lot,
But
bro.
like that just becomes mature when you're not stubborn and you're just like, oh yeah, fuck, I pick and choose my battles, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
can still have a dog where you're smarter and calculated with your fight.
I still think I was. Like I wasn't like starting fights or I wasn't into like any kind of trouble. It's just like this. That's like what the world, everyone would say, like, oh yeah, he's the hothead, he's the cocky one, he's the whatever. And I'm like, that's not good, right? Or like how they would say it's negative.
Is jacking off a very low T behavior or high T behavior?
Probably high T if you're that horny. What interests me is fighters.
Because you're anxious, you jack off.
Or if you're just bored.
Or we're just apes. That's why you jack off a lot. A fighter's dog interests me because I've interviewed, obviously you guys have too, a bunch of UFC cats and whatever. And because there are some that are the dog, but they don't like have the dog. You know, like a GSP.
Oh, interesting.
You learned how to have the dog.
They're almost like too zen. Or even like the guys that really treat it like a sport, you know?
More technical.
Yeah, and like they don't want to hurt you. They just want to win, and they win. But they're not like that competitive. They're not the Kobe face.
Yeah, they're not trying to eat you.
Yeah, you know, they don't have the Mamba. That's kind of the LeBron James versus the Jordan, right? Where like Jordan is the dog. Where LeBron, you never really said like, oh, he's a dog, but he still gets it done. And I feel like fighters are black and white like that. I've interviewed a bunch that are like, damn, that guy's like, good thing he found MMA because he'd be a serial killer. And then the other ones are like, man, that guy's so zenned out, he's so channeled.
One's a samurai word, the other one's got rabies.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of.
But I feel like some of those guys, like GSP is a good example. I feel like I've heard him talk about it where he goes, I hate fighting. Yeah. I hate doing all that stuff, but I love the prep and like the training for the event.
He cries in the warm-up room every fight. That's crazy.
He's thinking all that shit.
It's like the vibes he gets where
he's the Incredible Hulk. Yeah, I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
He says like when he goes and fights, he has to turn it on. So it's like, I think it's like a switch. And I feel like I've heard a lot of like high-level athletes like the Kobe's where they talk about like, you do have to put a mask on. Like you kind of have to be a different person when you're competing because especially for like a fight sport, there's no other way because it's a literal battle against wills. You could be the best guy in the world, but if the guy wants it more than you, he's gonna beat your fucking ass.
But then what about Ian Gary? Like you know, you're like that guy just wants to fucking break someone's skull.
Yeah, he's one of those guys where he's actually not that good, but he has the dog. And he's gonna find a way to win.
He just pushes.
If he didn't find MMA, he's in the bar beating up everyone.
Like there's some guys where I feel like they find a way to win. Like Ian Gary is one of those dudes where like on paper, he like you want him to be knocking guys out, but he just finds a way to win just because he edged you out in like those 3 rounds, right?
I try to find a way to lose.
Yeah.
That's how I know I don't have the dog at all.
Like for jiu-jitsu, like, and we talked about this for jiu-jitsu, like when you're training, like my more important worry is like the environment in the room rather than if I got beat up or not. Like,
oh, okay.
Like if I get beat up, it's fine. It is what it is.
Yeah,
bro.
me too. I don't mind
I'm
getting beat
washed,
up,
bro. It doesn't matter.
And my coach is like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, I don't mind.
What about 15 years ago, Bart? 15 years ago, would you mind getting beat up?
Oh yeah, that's different. I definitely feel because even when I used to work out,
but you're not trying to be a pro champ.
I would go in, even working out, I'd go into like an insane place. Like I'm trying to save my mom from fucking falling off a cliff. You know, like I was like way more crazy. Now it's just like, mama, let go. You know?
I hope there's a trampoline down there.
Still, you do your daily workout still, right?
Yeah.
So you're still completing the amount of reps and everything that you have to do. You're just doing it with less ferocity?
Way less ferocity, way less intensity. It's different. It's like one, it's like
you're listening to reggae.
One, they're like making food for the kids, you know, and the other one's like, oh, I want to make the best pizza ever.
I'm literally listening to R&B and reggae now. When where I used to listen to 90s.
It's the same amount of working out
ish, way less. I don't go as hard as even Bart anymore, but like I used to listen to Eminem kill his mother, Eminem. You know, where now it's literally like reggae and like soul.
But how much of that though is your education, your wisdom? Because like working out has changed. Yeah. And then back then, everyone thought you had to go like crazy ham to get gains, right? Where now you're like, it's smarter to do like 80% and then do it longevity style. And then like even with fighting, like everything is more technical now. And then the guy that comes in trying to be macho is actually the bitch, right? And then like how much of it is like teenage angst? Teenage anxiety and frustration.
It is probably all of that, but I can tell with myself. And so if we go like really nerdy, right? Like everyone knows sub-maximal training is better. But if I take myself and like, let's say a modern day like powerlifting champion, if on our program, both of us have 60% to do it that day, that guy's doing 60% with 1,000% intensity. I'm doing 60% with 60%.
55.
55. So I can feel that it's different.
So when did it change for you guys? Like what the
big change was early 20s. That's why I think a lot of the outside pressure, and then maybe my pop's passing away and my best friend passing. But then like it's gone is probably like 28. Because that was the last time I was like, I got really fired up for some deadlifts or something. Like music hitting you, you know, and you're like, dude, I'm going to fucking run through this wall. Like I haven't felt that, probably almost 10 years.
Wow.
And I think the longevity is part of it. Like I don't think you can do, I mean, I literally, the first time I bench pressed was 8th grade. I was 12, you know, or 13. I'm 37. Like I don't think you can do it at that
1,000%.
Yeah, like it's just impossible. And that's why most people do it like that and then they quit.
Yeah.
A lot of people I know like that even lifted or were in shape,
out.
they're all fat by their 45.
I would argue that like if we said, Mike, you're going to do a deadlifting competition in 3 months, the dog's coming out.
You'd have to have a gun to my head. I wouldn't do it. Bart forced me to do the last one.
You had to do it. I feel like
he just said, "You're doing it. We're doing it at Barbell Brigade." I was like, "All right, man." I didn't want to.
How did you do?
Not great. Medium.
So what about the last time he pulled 700?
Yeah, there goes my
did
point.
you have a dog while training for that?
Well, that was like the last time I can remember getting fired the fuck up. I had like Eminem in my head, and I want to punch anyone in my way. Yeah, that was probably the last time.
You guys probably do have that dog in you for proving you don't have a dog in you.
You work so hard.
I got more dog in me.
You work so
for real
hard.
over a debate or something.
I know.
You're kind of slam dunking it.
yeah.
You lazy? No, I'm lazy. I'm fucking out lazy.
I'm way lazier than you. Yeah, I don't know. That's why, like, because like boxing and jiu-jitsu all sound so cool, but I'm like, dude, like, if they just even get me a little bit, I don't want that. Like,
What
it
if-
just sounds so painful.
What if it's changed into other interests?
Yeah.
Because I see myself not caring about certain things that I used to care about, but other things that I didn't care about are now making me want to fucking win.
I think there, but the intensity's still lower.
Business. I didn't care about business before.
Yeah, I'm like
At
that
all.
with business and money, but the intensity's not there. Like, it's not like I'm gonna do this no matter what.
Yeah, I'm like dogless everywhere.
Yeah. With basketball, I was going to do whatever it took to win this game. Like, I had a goal. It's going to sound psychotic too. Like, junior year or maybe sophomore year, I was playing up in varsity. I think it was sophomore year. I was like, my goal is to bleed every game to prove the team like I'm gonna fucking do this. Like, I'm jumping into bleachers, saving balls, getting pegged in the head by the bleacher. Like, I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I was going to do whatever it took. You know? But now
That's cool.
I want to win now, but like,
yeah.
eh.
Yeah, I don't know if I have anything in my life where I'm like, I gotta give it 100,000,000%. That intensity.
How about if something like happened, right? God forbid, Taika Geo. That would probably flip that switch. Like the whole like legs stuck under a car thing and mom throwing the car.
Yeah, that's true. Your family dog is in you. Yeah. You know what's worse though? What's worse than not having a dog in you are those people that have a dog in them and they've never applied it to anything meaningful. So they're just constantly doing everything too hard. You know what I mean? Like, if you're just like playing a little game, like a little board game, and they're just like trying to win it really hard in a social setting, those are people that never got the dog applied to something good. Yeah.
Applied that, you'd be so successful at something.
But it's not even satisfying when no one else is competing. You know what I mean? Like, well, to me, that's just like kicking kids.
Also fun.
Here's a toddler, let's fucking kick it, you know?
Yeah, at least you guys like ran your dog out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was used. Yeah.
I have things that I don't want the dog to come out in that makes me prioritize that thing.
You sound like those guys that are like, don't make me mad.
Like for example, like we're by far the number one Jumbi, right? Yeah. And I don't fucking want to care about being the best one.
Isn't that part of business?
That's why I don't want to do it anymore. Because it's like you're winning in something that you don't want to spend so much time on, but it's like,
oh, I see.
But I can't stop doing it.
Because it's not like an interesting hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
And I don't want to do it. But it's like, I don't know. Not that I don't want to. It's like, I don't want to spend as much time as I do on it, but I can't help myself from doing so much when I want to balance my life.
Yeah, right.
You want to be the number one? Like, do you look at number 2 and I'm going to beat you? I'm going to fucking beat you.
When I hear the numbers a little bit,
Yeah.
when I hear how everyone else is doing, a part of me goes, nah, but they're not as good as I am. And then so I become it, and then me and Hannah are just like, yeah, but was it worth all of that?
Well, at least you can think of it like number one Junbi's almost like number 5,000 boba time.
Yeah. Joe, bring that dog out. Bring that little Shibu out of you.
There's that Shiba Inu.
But what I think to kind of like, I wish I had it in things that I wanted to do, like write a book or maybe make a movie, or like I didn't have it creatively. No, it's in weird. It comes out in weird things that I don't even want.
Like when you're wiping your ass or something. I'm gonna wipe it so fucking clean. So showed you tissue paper. Fuck.
So I wish I could control that. Yeah. Like, why do I want this so bad?
Dog comes out of me when I clean, when I do chores at the house. Oh. Like when I'm washing dishes.
Oh, if there's
bro.
a stubborn stain?
Yeah, brother.
If there's a stubborn stain, I'm gonna fucking soak your ass. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I'll be back in 15 minutes.